Happy Saturday. I'm Donna from Dinners with Donna.
I'm R.
R. Johns, otherwise known as Richard. Welcome in, everyone, and thank you for being with us today on this wonderful Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. I know a lot of people are live doing like the last day of Muppets and things, but we've said our goodbyes to that attraction, and it's crazy busy there today. And the line was all the way from Muppets to Batu. So I think I'm happy doing what we're doing right now. And it's the real feels 103 degrees right now. So I'm happy to be in my air-conditioned home and doing this with you guys. So welcome in one and all. We are doing our Universal Yums Marathon unboxing. We got 3 boxes today. So we're going to go all across the globe and have some really fun snacks and treats. So let's do a chat check and then we'll dive in, shall we? Jan was our first chatter today. Hi, Jan. I hope you're doing well. We miss you. And Sandy. Hi, Sandy. And we have Matt. Hi, Matt Simbachu. Welcome in. We miss you. When are you coming back? And Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Nice to have you here. Okay, guys. So like I said, we have 3 Universal Yums boxings. And again, Universal Yums is a monthly subscription box. I get the middle tier, which is usually about 8 to 10 snacks. Sometimes they'll throw some bonuses in there. You'll get about 12 snacks. But they have a mini tier, a middle tier, and then you can get the grand one that comes with drinks and all kinds of. We don't need that big, huge thing because we get more than one subscription box. Like you guys know, we get Europe Crate, we get this, we get Boxu. So, and another note, I have taken the summer off of Boxu just for a little while because just for shipping things, they started charging for shipping, and then it ended up being like over $50 a box, and that ended up being crazy for a box. So we're taking a little hiatus from there until we figure all that out. But we're sticking with the Universal Yums because the price stayed the same. So yay! All right. So this is our first box. Oh, hi, Jason, and happy birthday, Jason! It's Jason, ex your pal's birthday today. So happy birthday! Everyone, say happy birthday. And Janie, hi Janie, welcome in. All right, so our first box is taking us, where is it taking us? It's taking us to, Colombia. Fun fact.
Fun fact, this is too low.
Oh, well, I didn't set that up, that's your job. All right, fun fact. This house that I bought, the people who lived here before us were from Colombia, and they moved back to Colombia when we bought the house from them. So, and she was an artist, which is cool. And so, yeah, I have one of her paintings that I kind of inherited with the house. It's a giant ballerina painting, which I absolutely love. That's hanging on the stairway landing. It's beautiful. All righty. Here is our card, and it says Colombia. Welcome to Colombia. It has all the landmarks and foods and all that kind of stuff on there. There's dancing and the bogadas, the markets, the bogada. Cartagena is on there. It's a vibrant, colorful city on Colombia's Caribbean coast, and it's notorious for its glorious sunsets, just like here in Florida. So there you go. And yeah, lots of little fun facts. I love the card. It's so beautiful. You can even frame them if you wanted to, make like a Universal Yums wall, like in your office or something. The cards are really cute. The back of the card, of course, is our scorecard. So here's all the treats we will be trying today in this box. Oh my goodness, this is a jumbo one. We got 13 snacks. I said 8 to 10. We got 13. That's a lot of bonus snacks in this one. So here we go. I'll let you take charge of that. We have our beautiful stickers, and they always have like a stamp with, the country's landmarks and things on it. And we have the flag and the country's flower, the trivia winner, because there's a trivia train in the booklet, as you know. The True Picky sticker award for the people who don't like anything in the box.
That's you.
That's usually you. And then there's an airplane. So there you go. Another nice thing that you have, after your snacks have been consumed, because once they're gone, they're gone. But you can, use the stickers and the scorecard and all that and remember all your treats and things. Then we have our lovely booklet. It's Colombia. And it says, here we go. It's the first page. It says, we warmly welcome you to your mouth. They warmly welcome our mouth to Colombia. Hi, Verna. Welcome in. Hi, Regina. Good to see you. I finally went to Trader Joe's. It's been 6 months. I just put out a video a couple of days ago. So if you guys missed my Trader Joe's video, go check that out because there was a lot of neat stuff in there. All right. So back to, hi, Noelle. And hi, Christine. Welcome in. All right. It says, we warmly welcome your mouth, which is kind of weird, to Colombia. Thank you, Richard. All right. Then it says, I know if it's your first trip with us, but it's not our first, you grab a pen for the scorecard. You can turn on the tunes. We've got our tunes over here. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're on. And then when you're finished, you can turn to the back of the book, use the QR code. That's there. And you can post your snacks and stuff and your experiences with them. So it says, what's cooking? Lunch. The biggest meal of the day calls for a dish like bandeja paisa, a workman's platter of beans, avocado, plantains, pork rinds. Wow, what a mixture. Chorizo, arepa, fried egg, and more. What a smorgasbord. Christine, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, she's been a member for 57 months. That's dedication, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you. All righty. Breakfast. It says more favorite foods from Colombia. We have arepas. I love arepas. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Have you ever had an arepa? Okay, so basically an arepa is like a corn cake. And in Colombia, I think it's more like a corn cake. And then it's like they fill it with like a sandwich. It's like a sandwich kind of thing. But here, and I think, and if I'm not mistaken, it's either Cuban or Brazilian here in Florida. Because here in arepa, we used to get them all the time at the Marlins games in South Florida when we used to go. Corn cakes, and they're stuffed with cheese. So good. So they're not good for you at all, but they are very delicious. But let's read about Colombia arepas. So it says arepas are common for breakfast and easily varied. Corn flour, there you go, is mixed with water and sometimes cheese. There you go. Pan fried into a cake and finally topped with eggs or anything you like. So now I'm wondering if I assumed it was Cuban or Brazilian, and maybe it's Colombian. So there you go. So there you go for the arepas. It says tamales. Okay, so now we have tamales. They vary in shape and fillings by region, but they're pretty much always made of corn flour dough. I believe that's masa, wrapped in banana leaves and filled with something delicious. And then they have for dessert, cholado. Cholado is a sweet and refreshing dessert or a drink. It's made with shaved ice, sugar syrups, condensed milk, and tropical fruit like passion fruit, papaya, pineapple, and more. That kind of sounds like kakagori, but with fruit added in. Yeah?
Oh, see. I was listening.
He tuned me out. It does. It sounds like kakagori because the kakagori we get at the Japan Pavilion in Epcot is like the shaved ice and the fruit syrup, right? The fruit flavored syrup. And you can add condensed milk if you like, but they don't have the addition of like real fresh fruit. That would be lovely. But I guess that's not a Japanese thing. That's a Colombian thing. So maybe they need a Colombia Pavilion at Epcot. All right. So it says flavor watch. Chocolate and cheese don't usually go together, but in Colombia they do. Dip chunks of soft cheese into hot chocolate to create a typical treat. That sounds a little weird. I don't know if I like that. And how to say yum. A simple delicioso says it all. So there you go. Popular saying here. I cannot pronounce that. desayunar como un rey, al, almorzar como un príncipe y comer como un mendigo. Sorry, I know I did that wrong. Means eat breakfast like a king, have lunch like a prince, and eat dinner like a beggar. So I guess they like to have their large meals earlier in the day and dine lightly in the evening. At least that's what I'm taking from that. Then, of course, we have our trivia train. And whoever wins that gets this trivia star sticker. And hi, Jason. I hope you and Gloria are doing well. And now we can move into our snacks. Richard's like, yay.
Regina Eric's here.
I said hi to Regina, but hi again, Regina. It's always nice to see you.
Guess I wasn't listening again.
He doesn't want to be here. No. All right, our first snack, Richard, is the bacon and lime flavored snack by La Niña Toscientas Limon. 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 And limon, I'm assuming, means the lime. And it says bacon. Some might argue it's America's favorite food, but that honor has already been taken by Colombia. Colombia's national food, bandeja paisa, features a generous portion of fried pork belly called chicharrón, alongside rice, beans, ground beef, chorizo, plantains, cornbread, avocado, fried egg, and lots of lime. That's a hearty meal. This impressive dish was first created in the 1950s for hardworking farmers who required heaping helpings of food. Well, that makes sense. To fuel their long work days. So with these bacon and lime chips, that's an interesting combination. You're getting a taste of Colombia's most beloved and historic meal, but you're also getting a taste of a Universal Yums legend. Each time we visited Colombia, and they have been the Universal Yums team in 2015, 2017, 2019, and now 2025. We've included these chips in the box with their fresh citrus tang and overt saltiness. They're always voted the top yums from Colombia.
They look like a dog snack.
It looks like a strip of bacon is what I think. Yeah.
Okay.
What are we going to do with him today, you guys? I might let you vote. What should we make Richard try today?
It tastes good.
They don't smell good. Smell it. It smells
I know I did.
like cardboard.
They smell or it tastes good.
It tastes really good. I don't taste bacon.
No.
I taste a lot of lime.
Yeah, a lot of lime.
It's like a puffed corn snack with lime. I don't get any bacon. It looks like bacon with the striping and stuff. Or as Richard said, a dog snack. But
Bacon strips.
Yeah, bacon strips. I don't know. I mean, it was good, but I don't think it's something I personally would reach for, which is funny because they said it's their top yum from Colombia.
I'd give it an 8.
I would give it an 8 too. I just don't know if I'd run back for it. I was expecting more bacon flavor, and I didn't get any bacon flavor, which is kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought it would smell like bacon, like that smokiness you get from bacon. It didn't. It was sheer lime and puffed corn. That's what I got. And salt. All right. Hi, Margie. I hope you're doing well. All righty. Moving right along, we're going to go to this would be Kristen's favorite. My friend right down Main Street. She does not like mayonnaise. These are mayonnaise flavored potato chips. And it says in 1978, brothers Isaac and Lazar Galinsky founded a company called Yuppie Products. In 1980, the company opened their production plant in Yumbo Valley de Coca with a small team of only 8 people and soon began manufacturing potato chips. In 1995, the brand launched their Rosana line of ridged potato chips, but it wasn't until 2016 that the mayonnaise flavor was introduced. Mayonnaise is one of the most common condiments used in Colombia, where it's often mixed with other ingredients, like ketchup, to make a pink sauce. That's kind of like burger sauce. Thanks to its rich, savory flavor, mayonnaise pairs particularly well with potatoes, which have been a Colombian staple crop for thousands of years. These chips combine 2 classic Colombian flavors in a convenient, crunchy snack you can enjoy anywhere if you like mayonnaise, and I do.
They look like ruffles.
Mhm. Hi, Dave. Welcome in. These smell better than the other one did. It looks just like a chip, you know. And I will say, I have had friends, and I don't do this, but I have friends I know that will dip their French fries in mayonnaise or ranch. I've never really done that. I like mayonnaise like on my burger or on a sandwich or something. I don't really, or in like pasta salad or like macaroni salad or potato salad sometimes, but I've never dipped my fries in it. Although that's a very lovely chip. I don't have any aversion to it. It's the chip quality was good. The potato was good. It didn't taste like oily. Like sometimes you can get an oily flavor from the chip. It was nicely seasoned. Good crunch. It was a nice thickness, I thought. I like the rich texture. I give it a 10. I wouldn't say it's overtly I wouldn't scream, oh, that's mayonnaise. It just tasted like a good chip to me. It didn't say, oh, that's mayonnaise. I mean, I think that's more of a, ooh, that's a mayonnaise chip. We need to try that kind of thing. It's a way to get you to buy it. That's a good chip. I have no complaints. All righty. Do you, Matt? Okay, see, I know some people do it. Is it good? Well, it must be good if you do it. I'll have to try that sometime. I just never have thought to do it. You know what I mean? It's an interesting combination, but you would think it would work too because the, salty potato with the yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Oh, that's a good idea. It's kind of like that burger sauce, like I was talking about, Jan. She mixes the ketchup with the mayo and then puts some fries in it. Yum. That sounds great. All right. Next item is coffee flavored cake slice. It says coffee is a hugely popular drink in Colombia, and most locals enjoy a cup both in the morning and in the afternoon. It's common for a sweet treat, such as a cake, to be enjoyed alongside coffee to complement the bitter flavor. In fact, in America, coffee cakes got their name because they pair so well with coffee. They don't actually have coffee inside of them. Well, that's silly. But in other countries, coffee cakes usually contain coffee. Oh, there you go. And then some versions of history claim that coffee cake evolved from honey cakes that were commonly baked in Northern and Central Europe. The company uses modern technology to keep their pre-packaged slices of cake fresh for long, periods of time, meaning this cake will taste moist. Oh, your favorite, Matt, moist cake, and delicious anytime you get a cake or coffee craving that simply must be satisfied immediately. It looks crumbly. Do we have a knife?
You do.
So do you.
I know, but I want to be sure.
All right, let's cut the one that's, and then we'll go like that. Here's what.
It's nice and moist.
It's moist. You can feel it. I thought it, because it was crumbly, it was going to be dry, actually. They said it was moist, and it's delivering on moist. Oh, that's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's like soaked in coffee, I think. That's what's making it moist. Mm.
Good.
That's interesting. Although, I don't know if I like that. Like, I would probably put either a filling in it, like maybe Nutella, or a little icing on it. It needs something. It's just like coffee.
Yeah.
It's very strong coffee. I'm gonna give it 8.5.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay. It was very coffee-y. Yes, this is an interesting box, Verna. Lots of different things in there. I've never had a coffee cake that actually contained a copious amount of actual coffee. And that was very good. But for me, the coffee was a little bit too strong, but you like that. So that's where I'm an 8.5. He's a 9, but we're very close in our rating. It was very good. Okay. So our next item are sandwich cookies with lemon flavored cream. It says, while Colombia's Binky? Is that
Brinky.
Brinky? Oh, Brinky. Okay. That's the company. Sandwich cookies may remind you of classic Oreos. Colombia's fruity flavored cream. Oh, it's Columbines. Columbines. Not Columbia's. Right? Is that what it says over there? Columbine?
Colombina.
No, that's an E. Isn't that an E?
Okay.
Oh. Print small. Okay. Columbina's fruity flavored cream fillings and unique design put these cookies in a league of their own. Colombia is South America's 4th largest producer of lemons, but actually, really, these are limes. Ah, really? Okay, that's what it says. With annual production exceeding 100,000 tons, the country's citrus production is also one of its main agricultural and economic drivers. These limons are so special, and so much care is taken to preserve their flavor and quality that once packed, they are placed in refrigerated containers at a constant temperature of 48 degrees Fahrenheit. But Brinky cookies are more than more than just tasty with a fruit flavor. They're a climate-friendly choice too. The cookies are made in a zero-waste processing plant. Oh, that's neat. And in 2023, S&P's Global Corporate Sustainability Assessment even named Colombina the 7th most sustainable food company in the entire world. Now that's saying something. I think that's really neat. And what a nice little cookie. Okay. I can't open it. Oops. It crumbled. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Smell the lemon.
Mmm. Didn't they say it's lime? I think it's lime.
It says lemon on the package.
But in here, you read that.
Sandwich cookies with lemon flavored cream.
Okay. But they said they're actually limes. I thought. In any event, they're excellent cookies. The cream is delicious. And I give it a 10 out of 10.
Me too.
I like that better than an Oreo.
It gives a little more cream, but still good.
Double stuff. Did you read what I read?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did say. Okay, it did say it was limes. I don't know. Maybe they were making a pun. Okay. For our next item. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. We have fruit flavored gummies with strawberry flavored filling. It says Aldor's Confectionery Company was founded in 1991 by the Aljur Dorensoro family in the Colombian city of Cali. The company originally sold pacifiers. That does say pacifiers. Yep. Okay. I'm not making this up. They sold pacifiers and hard candies, but in the late 90s launched a series of innovative sweets, including their Yoguetta brand of yogurt and fruit flavored lollipops that feature a chewy inside. These sweet and sour Tortu Splash gummies are shaped like turtles. Oh, Tortu like tortoise. Okay, got it. Are shaped like turtles and flavored with strawberry. The shell portion of each turtle is filled with a surprise liquid strawberry center for an extra burst of fruity flavor. But these gummies are extra special because sea turtles are just one of many threatened species fighting to survive along Colombia's Caribbean coast. And there are a lot of preservation efforts to protect these little turtles. We like these gummies as they remind us of what's precious and beautiful in nature. Oh, Marge said to say hello.
Hi, Margie.
Yeah,
They're not Ninja Turtles, though.
and they're not. Oh, they are soft. I guess the sugar on the outside made me
Yeah.
think they were a little bit hard, but they're nice and squishy.
It does have a liquid in the center.
Oh, that's delightful.
What color do you get?
Orange.
There's green, yellow, and orange.
What color did you get? Yellow. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent gummy. It's not difficult to chew. I like the sugar coating on the outside because it makes it not so sticky. The liquid center, that's the other thing. The liquid center for me it wasn't like liquid.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that Freshen Up gum from like the 70s? When you would bite into it, the liquid would just like ooze everywhere. This was not really as liquidy as much as the gel, I would say.
Yeah.
But it still was excellent, and I give it a 10.
Me too.
Excellent gummy.
310 so far.
Okay. I think do we have a yum bag?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we're in the yum bag now because we have a passion fruit flavored lollipop with bubblegum filling. Now, this is interesting because for the first time yesterday, we actually had, is that rain?
Sounds like it.
Oh boy. We had a actual fresh passion fruit that someone had given to Richard from their actual passion fruit tree. They were growing them. It was delightful. I don't know if any of you have had a fresh passion fruit, but it was tremendous. I really loved it. Oh, it's raining. Like, what is that noise? Okay. So it says, oh, here we go. We're back in Colombina. Colombina was founded in 1927 by Hernando Caicedo, a cane sugar miller from Val de Coca. These bonbon bums, I didn't make it up, are bubblegum filled lollipops that contain a passion fruit flavoring. And interestingly, passion fruit is one of the hundreds of fruits native to Colombia. I didn't know that. It has a tangy floral flavor, that is very true. That makes it a beloved ingredient for Colombian desserts and jams. Bonbon bums were introduced in the 1970s and became an overnight sensation, with sales tripping? I think make tripling, but it says tripping. I think that's a typo. In just 1 year, the iconic candy has remained a favorite among candy lovers for over half a century. In 2020, Colombina celebrated the 50th anniversary of the launch of the Bonbon Buns. We are very passionate about this lollipop because the flavor always transports us to the warm, fragrant evenings of Colombia. Where will it take you?
Hi, highs.
Hi, welcome in. It's always good to see you.
Are we gonna actually try this? We're just
Um, here's what we'll do. We're not going to get to the center.
and get a hammer.
No. Okay. It looks like passion fruit. You can see the little like seeds. So, well, I'll look aside and you look
You can
aside.
try it. I'll be fine. Right, Matt?
Ooh,
Does it taste like the fruit we had yesterday?
it tastes just like the fruit we had yesterday. It tastes just like the passion fruit. Mmm. Oh, I'm not going to get to the center, but that is very passion fruity, and I love it. And I give that a 10. I can't wait to finish that later and see what the bubblegum center tastes like. That'll be fun. I was used to like, you remember the blow pops with the bubblegum in the center? Those are fun. Do you remember the whistle pops?
Yes.
Does anyone remember those? They were like shaped like a whistle. You can make music with them. I love those. Those were so much fun. Oh my gosh. And speaking of highs, you guys, don't forget, he has a piano show every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's an all request show. Tomorrow's theme is Broadway because the Tony Awards are tomorrow night. So, yeah, be sure to check him out. All right. Next up, we have chewy coconut candy sticks. These are also from our Yum bag. And see, this one does not, they used to tell you when the things were in the Yum bag, and now I'm just kind of figuring it out. It doesn't say it's in the Yum bag now, but I liked when they said that because it kind of, remember that one time we were looking and it was in the Yum bag. Anyways, I digress. Getting back to the treats.
I'm
digressing. Every superhero has an origin story. For Super, the company behind this famous Yum, that story started in 1948 in the city of Manizales. Back then, the company was called Superman and consisted of just 8 people making chewing gum and coconut candies. A lot has changed in 71 years. The company has gained over 1,600 employees, trimmed the name to Super, and added gummies, mints, and chocolate to their product line. But no great superhero can forget their roots. Even after all their success, Super is still best known for their original coconut candy, the one you're holding in your hand, the Super Cocoa. This coconut sweet is truly one of a kind, with a perfect marriage of coconut and caramel. After you've tried it, you'll understand why Super produces a whopping 24 million of the sweets every month, using over 300,000 coconuts. Oh my goodness. Just to keep up with local demand. Sounds like this candy isn't just super, it's also a lot of Colombians' kryptonite. I was going to say key points. I'm like, that's not key points. Oh my gosh.
It's good.
Is it good? Can we cut it? Or
You can break it. I already got a piece.
and twist it. And you're welcome, Highs. You know I'll always support you. You put on such a great show every week. That smells good.
Matt said they have a new version of the whistle pops. They're called Melody Pops now.
Melody Pops.
I'm getting coconut and caramel.
It's chewy. So excuse me while I chew. It's very good. Yes, we sure do, Regina. Oh, and that's another thing about Highs. He's very close, like very close, to 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't checked out his channel, go check out and give him a like and subscribe and everything. He deserves it so much. He works so hard for his show. He puts it on a 2-hour concert, all request show every Sunday. And it's amazing. He's so talented. I'm just very lucky to have you as a friend, Hyde.
9,920 something.
He needs 80. And please excuse me while I'm chewing this coconut thing.
Still a piece of coconut in it.
It's excellent. It tastes like fresh coconut with
10.
caramel. And I apologize for chewing like that. That's not my MO. That's not how I usually do things. But this is excellent. You get the caramel, you get the coconut. I can see why these are very popular. Definite 10 for me. Papa Pete, welcome in. He always says, listen to Donna. Listen to Donna.
Don't listen to Donna.
No, listen to Papa Pete. Thank you, Papa Pete. We love you.
He said, listen to Donna.
See? Told you. He's a very wise man, Papa Pete. Listen to him. Okay. Our next snack is the garlic flavored plantain chips. Ooh. Okay, so it says in the 1960s, several Colombian banana farmers grew frustrated with selling their products to big multinational corporations, not just one, multiple, and decided to form their own cooperative that would allow farmers to work directly with buyers. They named their company Uniban, and today it's the world's largest co-op of banana growers and the largest producer of plantains worldwide. Wow. Turbana, the company that produces these plantain chips, is owned by Uniban. Plantains are a common ingredient in Colombian cuisine. In fact, plantain chips are very similar to patacones, a popular snack made by frying flattened slices of green plantains until crispy and golden brown. Like patacones, these plantain chips are delicious when paired with a variety of sauces. Try them with guacamole or your favorite dip during your next kickback with friends. I hate when they put the print. I'm just going to show you guys. It's really tiny. So that's why I'm having some issues with that. I need like a magnifier or something.
These are very thin.
Looks good. Oh, those are yummy. Those are so good. Luciana, welcome in. I hope you and your family are doing well. It's always good to see you. Oh, hi. My favorite so far was that coconut candy we tried before, the plantain chips. So good. Then my second favorite would have to be that lemon cookie. That was excellent. Those plantain chips are a close third. Those are really good. If you like garlic, those are excellent.
Really good.
10 for me.
10 for you.
And you know what they needed, though? A little salt.
I got salt. I have lots of 10s today.
That's amazing. All right. So now, I think we're at that one. We have cheese snack rings.
Ranina. Ranina.
Oh, you're the best, Papa Pete. Everyone listen to Papa Pete. These are cheese snack rings. It says in Colombia, a potato-like root veggie known as cassava is a staple of local cuisine. For example, super popular freshly baked balls of cheesy bread known as pan de yuca are made with cassava flour. I knew that because I've made those on my cooking show. So yes, I did know that. And so is their snack equivalent, a crispier cheesy snack version made with cassava. That's a cornerstone of childhood in Colombia. While it's very traditional, you will have to assess yourself if this is a type of yum that's, quote, I guess you had to grow up with it, or, quote, a universal one. Oh, so it's a hit or miss, huh? Looks like a giant donut. Like a donut onion ring thing. I don't know. Hmm. Thank you, Matt. Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. I'm getting cheese. Again, I don't know what it's with me today. I think that needs a little salt. You agree with me on that one this time?
They're gluten free.
Oh, Alyssa. We should save them for Alyssa.
They need gluten.
They need salt. They need a little salt, but I think Alyssa would enjoy those, to be honest, because they're nice and they're very cheesy. They're crunchy. They're a good snack. It's just, Heis would know because he cooks as well. But any of you that cook, if you don't have enough salt in something, it feels like something's missing. And this needs just a touch more salt, and it would bring it, full circle and be like, yay, that's a 10. Right now, I would give it like a 7.
Yeah. 7 or 8. Yeah.
And that cheese is giving kind of an aftertaste.
I'll go 7 also.
Because I think it's not like real cheese. It's like the cheese flavored powder stuff. So that's what it is. Yeah.
Nicole, see.
I did. And yes, that's so true, Heis. Yep, Nicole D. Disney. Again, you weren't listening to me, were you?
What?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Our next step, guys, this sounds very promising. It's choose me. Not choose me, but choose CHEWZ. Choose watermelon, blue raspberry, and strawberry flavored chewy candy. These Choose Me Chew and Crunch sticks, Chew and Crunch, oh, that's interesting, are one of Colombia's newest products. They come in the form of a soft candy rope, dotted with red candy. Sounds like one of those nerd rope things, right? With red candy pieces that add a pleasant crunch to the otherwise chewy texture. These Chew and Crunch sticks are made with real cane sugar and are offered in 3 exciting flavors: watermelon, strawberry, and blue raspberry. While watermelon and strawberry, I saw that. He dropped some. While watermelon and strawberry are both real fruits, you won't find blue raspberries growing anywhere in nature.
Or in this bag, we didn't get any blue raspberries.
Oh, that's because it'll turn your tongue blue anyway. I don't like that. Blue raspberry was introduced as a flavor in the 1950s after it became apparent that too many candy flavors were represented by the color red, which made it difficult to tell flavors apart. So there you go. What did you get? Watermelon?
Watermelon.
I need to take watermelon.
I can split them.
That's okay. I'm good with strawberry. I can't open the package. Oh.
Watermelon's good.
Oh, a Pepper Tree Villa going live tonight? If PTV is going live tonight, absolutely I will be watching them. I love Pepper Tree Villa, Margie. You know that. Hi, Ellie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Ellie.
Hey, Matt. Can you check and see if PTV is going live tonight? And if they are, put their link in. Thank you. These are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Although, oh, I guess those are the little candy dots. There's not many of them. I thought it would be, if any of you have had the nerd ropes and they're covered in like the nerds, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only thing with this,
They're really chewy.
it's super chewy. A little bit Too chewy for me.
The flavor's great.
Flavor is excellent. I think Kellen and Kaylin will love those. They're just a little too chewy for me. Flavor for me is a 10. The edibility, because of the chewiness, I would give a 7. So I'm going to give this an 8 overall.
I give it a 10.
Okay.
Somebody's at our door.
Who's at our door?
Amazon,
Oh, they can wait.
as usual.
Amazon's always at the door.
They stop by just to visit.
I thought
sometimes.
so, Matt. They're going to be making, talking about their new Traeger smoker that they made, and then the pork butt that they made it at. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. All right.
Secret ingredient, cheer wine.
Yes, their secret ingredient is cheer wine, and you guys got to check that out too, because they are so much fun. We love PTD. Doug always makes me laugh. Ben always, they all make me laugh, and Sherry's just like the crafting queen. They're amazing. All right, next up, we have more lime flavored potato chips. All right.
Lamina.
This is, look at this. I'm not reading this wrong, right? Zesty, tangy, confusing. It says zesty, tangy, and confusing. I don't know. I just read it. This product is perplexing, and we're not just talking about its quirky flavor combination. To see what we mean, glance at the package. Glance at the package. What fruit do you see? Lemons. Oh, lemons and lime. A lime without a doubt, but look closer and you'll see the word lemon flavored. So, what flavor are these chips? Citrus. I'll go with citrus. The confusion comes down to language in many Spanish-speaking countries. Lima means lime, and limón means lemon. I did know that. In Colombia, however, limón means both lemon and lime, and that's what I was trying to tell you. It means the same thing. Why, it says, it's a matter of supply and demand. Limes grow in warm climates like that of Colombia, whereas lemons thrive in more moderate climates. As a result, lemons are so rare in Colombia that local Spanish speakers lump them in with limes. So they're all just one thing, all kind of citrus there, which explains why the flavor on the package of these lime chips got a bit lost in translation. Who knew citrus lingo could be so confusing? But don't worry, despite the unusual pairing of lime and potato, this zesty yum will have you saying one word that's impossible to mix up. Delicioso. Delicious. Oh, Amy. Hi, Amy. It's good
Hi,
to
Amy.
see you. And I didn't realize you were in town until I saw you on Doug's stream. So welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful trip. Let me try one more.
Got a weird flavor. The lime's good, but the chips weird.
I like it. It's citrus. It is zesty and tangy, like they said.
Mm-hmm.
Is it confusing?
It's the taste of the chips, like
Because it said confusing.
It's
a well done chip, I can tell you that. But it's not burnt. It's just well cooked. I like it.
I'll give it 8.
I give it a 9. We're kind of in the same range. I like the other chip better. Hello, Tony. Welcome in. I like the first chip we had better.
Yes.
Yeah. So, let's see. Next up, we have the chocolate-coated wafer with vanilla-flavored cream. I hope it didn't melt. Jet wafers are made from crispy cookies layered with vanilla-flavored cream and coated in a chocolate flavoring. They're made by the National Chocolate Company, which was founded in 1920. At the time, the company was called Chocolate Cruz Roja. Around that time, the first jet planes were arriving in Colombia, and these crispy chocolate bars were named after the new airplanes. These wafer cookies were named after the new airplane. No. And are made, yeah, they're made in the classic European style. But Colombia and other South American countries also have their own take on wafers called ableja, which consist of two thin wafers sandwiching a sweet filling. While traditional abuelas or abuelas, abuelas is grandma. This is ableas, ableas, are sold by street vendors. These jet wafers are conveniently available in supermarkets across Colombia. We think you should pair these with ice cream or layer them with whipped cream and chill in the refrigerator for an easy jet wafer icebox cake. Kind of looks like a Kit Kat. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Crumbly. That's it's like the sugar wafer cookies we have here in America, covered in chocolate. It's a vanilla one, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Very good. I like it. I like those sugar wafer cookies. Um, I have no complaints. I would eat that 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one last treat in this box.
Jumbo.
I thought you said jumbo. I'm like, we're not at Animal Kingdom.
Well, that's a peanut.
Jumbo. We have the jumbo milk chocolate bar with peanuts. All right. The jumbo bar features creamy milk chocolate and crunchy peanuts. While this classic flavor combination is common in American and European confections, both peanuts and chocolate actually originated in Latin America. The first forms of chocolate can be traced back over 4,000 years to the pre-Olmec people of southern Mexico.
I remember that.
Not that old. Who fermented, roasted, and ground cacao beans into a bitter and sometimes spicy beverage. Cacao was an important part of many Latin American cultures. The Aztecs were even known to use cacao beans as a form of currency. I did know that. That's a fun fact. Peanuts are also native to Latin America and were likely domesticated nearly 8,500 years ago in the Peruvian Andes. Today, the combination of chocolate and peanuts is popular all over the world, and we like these for a late night snack after dinner when you're just a little bit sleepy but must have a sweet treat. This is the right one, right? Yeah, that's not the wafer. Oh, it smells good. Okay. I have thoughts on this. I want to know what you think. It tastes like something we have here in America, or at least had here in America.
Mr. Good Bar.
Yep. It tastes just like a Mr. Good bar, except the chocolate is better.
Yeah.
Any of you remember the Mr. Good bar by Hershey? This is exactly the same thing, but with better quality ingredients. The peanuts were super good and fresh. The chocolate was amazing. I have no complaints. Of course, if you have an aversion or allergy to peanuts, do not eat that. But we do not. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. So now they have a section here all about Colombian coffee. And then they have the chocolate. We were talking about the chocolate and the cheese and how they can dip the cheese in the chocolate. And they have a whole section on that. And we have what to do with a banana tree. It says banana trees do more in Colombia than simply producing delicious fruits. Though bananas are one of the country's biggest exports, the trees themselves help shade coffee plants from getting too much sun, but their leaves are also vital to Colombian cuisine, past and present. And then they have all kinds of facts, which are really cool. And then they have a recipe for Colombian hot dogs with pineapple. Oh, I might have to try this. You got hot dogs, and then the topping is pineapple, shredded mozzarella, salt and pepper, and salsa, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. That sounds so weird. I have to try it though. It looks good. Maybe like I've been saying, I've got to figure out how to redo my cooking streams because I stream through StreamYard. Now StreamYard used to be $10 a month and you could use your multi-cameras and all that. But now they raised the price to $40 a month to do that. And my channel is so small, it doesn't do much. So it's not fiscally responsible for me to pay the $40 a month to do that. And that's one of the reasons I haven't been cooking for you guys so much, because I don't have a way to do my multi-cameras, like the prep cam, the stove cam, and all that, without doing that. So yeah, but I want to do a stream sometime where I make some of these recipes from the booklets because I think they'd be really interesting and fun. But yeah, it's up here. We're gonna make it happen. I just gotta figure it all out. Oh, and then we have another recipe for Colombian Creole. It does. It says Colombian Creole sauce appetizer. Here we go. That's what it looks like. And it says the ingredients are, let's see, olive oil, scallions, garlic, cumin, salt, pepper, tomato. Well, that's easy. It's just like a salsa. Nice. All right. Thanks, Regina, and safe travels. You have a very nice trip, and I hope it's not turbulent or anything for you. All right, and then we have the nutrition stats in the back, and then that's the end of the Colombia Universal Yums box. So, overall, Richard,
We had 8 10s out of 13.
this was, I think, if this is not the most high-rated box, it's one of the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 8, 10 top, like 10s across the board. Now, what would you rate the box overall?
9.
I agree. It was interesting and it was unique and it was very flavorful. What was your favorite thing?
That watermelon thing.
Really? Okay, so that was a little too sticky for me. I'm sticking with the coconut. Even though that was chewy, I found it even more flavorful than the strawberry rope thing. So I'm going with the coconut thing, followed by the lemon cookie, and then that first potato chip we had.
First chip.
Mm-hmm. The passion fruit lollipop was a 10 also. That's my order. And the least favorite, I think, has to be those cheese ring things.
Yeah, those were kind of weird.
They were odd, and they needed something that amp up the flavor. I think some salt would have helped, and it left a weird aftertaste. I don't know if it's the kind of cheese they used or what, but yeah. So that's Colombia. All
right, that's it, guys.
No, we said this is the marathon.
Oh.
So we're moving on to our next box. I don't know if you're still here, guys, because guess where we're going? We're going to the Netherlands. There better be a stroopwafel in here. All right. So here's our card. We're going to welcome to the Netherlands. And then, of course, it has all the landmarks. And Rotterdam, Europe's largest port city, is a great spot for seafood and sweet snacks. And then Amsterdam is the capital city, known for its canals, museums, and busy nightlife. And The Hague, of course, not only is the Dutch government centered here, but so are most international ports. And then Gouda cheese. Who can Not like Gouda cheese. I love Gouda.
Gouda.
It's Gouda. Gouda is Gouda. And this one is interesting because we also have bonuses because we've got 12 items in this box. So here's our scorecard. And here's our stickers. We have our stamp of the Netherlands, the flag, the flower, a plane, of course, the trivia winner, and our picky eater stickers. So there we go. Those over there. Here's our booklet. I love the artwork. It's so nice. All right. Yes, Stroop waffles. Stroopy. And if you don't know, Stroopy is Heis's cat. My friend Heis from the Netherlands. And he has a cat named Stroopy, which is Stroop Waffle the cat. And Stroopy has her own Instagram page too, which is really cool. All right, so here we are in the Netherlands, you guys. All right, so we have our scorecard, we have our pen, we have our music, and when we're finished, you can go to the back of the book and scan the QR code and all that good stuff. All right, so it says, what's cooking? Opt for a versatile dish combo appropriately called, oh no, ADG apostrophe TJE. I don't know how to say it. But it's potatoes, meat, and vegetables. Or try snert, a hearty pea soup with chunks of veggies and meat. So it says more favorite foods from the Netherlands. Now, Hyde, if you're listening or you're still watching, you've got to tell me if this is correct or not. So they're saying that in the Netherlands, they start their day with a classic European spread of meat, cheese, bread, butters, jellies, jams, and yogurt. And lunch is a smaller affair and might be a cold sandwich, a sausage roll, and perhaps a salad of diced vegetables with a mayo dressing. And dessert, it says sweets might include apple fritters or apple tart, or the famous Dutch stroopwafel, which involves thin, crispy waffles layered with sugary caramel. Then it says flavor watch. Drop is a popular Dutch sweet that may not be so sweet at all. It is an intense, salty black licorice. Oh, you'll like that, Richard. That feels like menthol on the tongue. How interesting. And it says how to say yum. The Dutch love an opportunity to say something is delicious or lekker. I hope that's right. And then popular saying here. Oh, Meti Gebakken Petten Zitten means sit. Kais is probably laughing his head off at me right now. Means sitting with baked pears and is used to express how it feels to be left to clean up a mess because of someone else's actions. The American equivalent would be left holding the bag. Then we have our trivia train. And now we can move into our snack. We have puff pastry with 90 layers. Oh, that sounds delightful. Roca is a well-known brand both in the Netherlands and abroad. You'll recognize their snacks by their signature yellow and blue or blue and white packaging. The blue color and overall design are inspired by Delft blue dishware, a special type of pottery that's an icon of Dutch culture. The brand is particularly well known for its cheese-flavored snacks, which are made from 90 layers of dough and cheese. Gouda is by far the most popular Dutch cheese, and it makes up 30% of these cheese sticks by weight, meaning they're literally packed with real cheese. Real cheese flavor, sorry. It went to the next line. Gouda cheese is one of the oldest in the world, sometimes dated as far back as 1184, and it can be aged from several weeks to 7 years. Older Goudas are saltier and more pungent, while young Gouda is mild and creamy. The Noord Hollandaise Gouda type even has a protected designation origin. The milk used to make this cheese must come from the province of Noord-Holland. They're like cheese sticks. Mmm.
They're pretty Gouda.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are delightful. They're very light and flaky and cheesy and the perfect balance of salt and crunch. And oh, I like that.
I only counted 89 layers though.
You counted the layers? Those are delightful. 10 out of 10.
Hmm. Very good.
Excellent. Alrighty. Now we have trafo or trafo, flavored with locally sourced ingredients. Potatoes are a key part of the Dutch diet, but that wasn't always the case. When potatoes first arrived in Europe during the Columbian Exchange, many people refused to eat them, and the tubers were mostly considered to be food only fit for animals. Today, however, the average Dutch citizen eats nearly 180 pounds of potatoes each year. Fried potatoes, including French fries and potato chips, are particularly beloved. These crispy chips are made by Easy Organic, a family run company known for its commitment to sustainability and environmentally responsible practices. They use solar energy and even employ innovative frying techniques that make for tastier potato chips. They are flavored with paprika, a spice made from red bell peppers that lends a sweet spiciness to many chips in the Netherlands. The paprika spice itself comes from Central America, in particular central Mexico, where it has been cultivated for centuries. They look really yummy. Mm. Mmm, that is very good.
Hmm.
What a nice chip. I found that wonderful. 10,
Yeah,
10, 10, 10.
we're all tens.
Mm-hmm. How intense. All right, next. Ooh, I've never had one like this. This is a milk chocolate covered stroopwafel. So it says stroopwafels are a classic Dutch treat that originated in the city of Gouda in the early 1800s. Boy, Gouda has all the good stuff, the cheese, the stroopwafels, all of that. A resourceful baker named Gerard Campoisten created the earliest versions using leftovers from the bakery, such as breadcrumbs and syrup. These early versions were cheap and commonly enjoyed by people of lower social classes who could not afford expensive baked goods. Initially, they were even referred to as armenkoeken, I think, which translates to poor man's cookies. They come in the form of a slim sandwich cookie that's filled with a layer of caramel or thick syrup. These stroopwafels are coated in chocolate for an even more decadent snacking experience. It may be surprising to learn that a stroopwafel is actually made from a single waffle that's been split horizontally and trimmed. I did not know that. While still warm, making for two ultra thin and crispy layers. A popular way to enjoy a stroopwafel is to place it over a cup of hot coffee or tea so the biscuit warms slightly and the filling gets nice and gooey.
It melted though.
Ours did? That's okay. It still looks good to me. Mmm. Mmm. Really good. Okay. I love stroopwafels, but this takes it to another level. Wow.
And the chocolate.
Mmm. The chocolate with the caramel. Oh my gosh. And the cook. Oh my gosh. If I could give that a 15, I'd give it that was wonderful. A 10 out of 10. That was delicious.
Another 10.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That was great. Now these I'm not so sure about because I think a new song. I have my epidemic sound going in the background, Matt. And I think some songs are louder than others. And that's more just to distract me and keep me going. But I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it must have got louder. Anyways, Richard likes black licorice. I'm not a black licorice fan, but I'm not like Steve with fish. I'll eat it. I just don't personally prefer it. So yeah, these are sweet and salty licorice gummies. The licorice plant is native to West Asia, North Africa, and Southern Europe, and arrived in the Netherlands in the 1600s through international trade. Salty licorice can be an acquired taste. Some find the saltiness completely addictive, while others are turned off by the intense flavor. Rather than ordinary tabletop, these candies are seasoned with ammonium chloride, which is slightly bitter. Oh, this sounds fun. Sal ammoniac is also used in some cough medicines. Woohoo! And it's possible that salty licorice was first used medicinally, though it's now enjoyed as a tasty snack. These fun licorice chews come in the form of tiny animals and feature both sweet and salty flavors. Turn the page to our feature on licorice. Well, now we have a spoiler alert. They're going to have a section on licorice down there while trying these gummies. Okay, so everyone in the chat, Jan and Regina, they all like black licorice. I got like an alligator. That's appropriate since we live in Florida.
Turtle.
Mm.
Good licorice.
Mm-hmm. It tastes like black liqueur. I mean, I will say this. I don't usually enjoy black licorice. Maybe I haven't had good black licorice because that's pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that. That's very good. And as far as black licorice goes, that's some of the best I've had, I have to say. I didn't find it bitter, and I didn't find the salt off pudding either. I think it's delightful. I mean, for black licorice, I'm going to give it a 10, and I'm surprised by that because I usually oppose, like you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good. Maybe that's how it's supposed to taste. I don't know. Ooh, these look like fun. Regina, you gotta try to find some of the show her the package. These are like the best black licorice I've had ever. So good. And you can probably find them on the Universal Yums shop. And I put the link to that in the video description because they sell all of this stuff on their site. So if you see something that interests you, you don't have to just, invest in a monthly subscription box. You can go and buy, some of the, now they sometimes make you buy in multi-packs of like 3 or 4 or something like that. But I mean, I would get that licorice. It's really good. Okay, so next up we have the spice and caramelized cookies. They look like little gingerbread men. Okay, it just says right here, I gave it. These gingerbread men are fashioned into a speculoos cookie. Now, I am so lucky because Heis brought, when he came to visit, he not only brought me fresh baked stroopwafels from the bakery there, he brought me a jar of speculoos spice for my cookies and amazing stuff. Anyways, these gingerbread men are fashioned into a speculoos cookie, a crunchy spice cookie that's perfect for dipping in tea or coffee. They have a warm, spicy flavor, making them ideal for dunking in a cold glass of milk. In the Netherlands, speculoos cookies are, as well as the similar speculaas cookies, are closely associated with wintertime and the Feast of St. Nicholas, which falls on December 6th each year. The term speculaas is said to be derived from the Latin word speculum, which means mirror. This was apparent in the traditional images that would be molded into the cookies. Think Christmas imagery. But another interpretation connects it to the Latin word speculator or speculator. I mean, a speculator, but I don't know if that's what they meant. Each, which could reference St. Nicholas, a person who can famously see everything, a speculator, yeah. In the United States, similar versions of the cookies are known as Belgian spice cookies or Dutch windmill cookies. I love those. The Dutch enjoy these tasty treats year round, and so can you.
Hey, Arnie and Doug.
Hey, Arnie and Doug, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good weekend.
We're working in the yard.
Oh, I hope it's not hot like here. The real feels like 104 right now. It's terrible. I'm glad we're inside.
Hi, Allie J.
Hi, Allie. Welcome in. Look at these. Aren't they adorable? Oh, they smell good. They smell like speculoos. Mmm. Mmm. Those are so good.
Read what Regina said.
You should, Regina. That is amazing. Yes, you can look for all this neat stuff there. Oh my gosh, you'd love it. And that licorice, because you're a black licorice, lover like Richard is. Fantastic. Fantastic. It'll be in the low 80s here today. We're working in the yard before it gets you warm. That's smart, Arnie. Are you guys cooking anything good today on your Traeger? I can't wait for Monday. I told everyone before to tune in to you guys on Monday because of the pork butt with the cheer wine. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I want to hear all about it. All right.
Would you rate them?
I rate that a 10. That was one of the best speculoos cookies I've ever had.
Everything's a 10 so far.
Wow. This is going to beat the Colombia box. Okay. So next, we have tropical punch flavored chewy candy. Those look interesting. Brand new candy alert. That's what they said, not me. These candies are the latest offering from Van Slooten, one of the largest candy manufacturers in the Netherlands. The outer part of the candy is meant to evoke the essence of tropical candy flavors with a surprise burst inside. It's only fitting for a brand that encourages customers to chew and explore. In the Netherlands, Dutch customers take photos of themselves enjoying their fruity candies and exciting travel destinations and post them on Instagram along with the hashtag GoExplore. Try it. You might even be featured on the Van Slooten account. Well, woohoo! We'll be viral.
Hi, Ben.
Oh, Ben, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. Are you at the villa too? You've probably tried a lot of candies by now that have some version of tropical flavors. This means that they contain the taste of one or more tropical fruits. But do you know what tropical fruits are exactly? Well, I assume they're fruits that grow in tropical regions of the world. What do you think?
Probably.
Okay. It says these fruits have to grow in very warm tropical climates or near the equator on Earth. Well, I guess we got one right. Yay for us. The most common tropical fruit is probably the banana. But what is the rarest and strangest tropical fruit you've ever tried? Tell us. I went through that passion fruit yesterday. I've never tried anything like that before. I'll take the red one. Here we go. And I must say, these look more naturally colored than the things we have here in America. Just my opinion. Oh, watch party. Yay. Oh, you guys are going live with a watch party? Okay, I'll be sure to tune in. Matt, if you're still on, if you can find the link and put it in the chat to their stream tonight, I'd really appreciate it. Or Ben or Arnie, you can also feel free to put it in. That's awesome. Yay, watch party. I didn't know that was happening. Okay. And excuse me while I'm chewing. These are delightful.
Mm-hmm.
Very fruity.
I
The
got
chew,
pineapple.
it's a pleasant chew. I'm not sure what mine is, but it's good. It tastes like not like a, I don't know. Or I guess it's a tropical punch. And I can't pinpoint it, but it's very good. I like those a lot. I give those a 10.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're going to like this. I think we're in a yum bag. Do we have a yum bag? We have coffee flavored hard candies. I wonder if they're going to be like nips. I love those things. Jim likes the nips from More Sunshine, Please. Those are so
They don't
good.
make them anymore.
Oh, don't make me sad that they don't make them anymore. Maybe we'll have these from now on. These are them. All right. Hopjes? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Hopjes are hard coffee flavored caramel candies. They're named after the 18th century Dutch diplomat Baron Hendrik Hop, who, for a time, lived in an apartment above the Van Haren and Nieuwerkerk, I don't know what I said, confectioner's shop in The Hague. One night, Hop left a cup of coffee on a warm radiator. The coffee slowly evaporated, leaving behind a deliciously sticky residue. Inspired, Hop asked the confectioner's shop downstairs to make a coffee-flavored candy. Theodorus van Horen obliged, inventing a creamy coffee candy, which he named after Hop. The candies quickly spread in popularity, likely thanks to Hop's job as a diplomat. Odds are he gifted them to foreign dignitaries during his travels. Soon after, candy makers began making hopjes, including the confectioner J.P. Rademacher and the maker of these Rademacher hopjes. In fact, the two companies spent decades in legal disputes with each other, both fighting to claim the iconic candies as their own. We personally love the results of a little candy competition, don't you? Well, all fair and loving candy.
They're really good.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. I think Matt was looking for it early and couldn't find it. I'm glad you put it in there. So everyone check out PTV later. What time are you guys going live?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern? Perfect. Excuse me while I have my hard candy. It is kind of like a nip.
Mm-hmm. Good coffee flavor.
Mm-hmm. Might I dare say that it tastes more natural than a nip?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll get a bag of those on the Yum Shop because we can't get nips anymore.
Send some to Jim.
Mm-hmm. His birthday's this month. I should get him some. These are really good, but excuse me, because I don't want to sit here waiting for that to dissolve. Okay, that's delightful. If you are a coffee fan, that's for you. It tastes like really good coffee, like excellent coffee. I give that a 10 out of 10.
Me too.
Oh, I love Werther's. Yum. Those are good too. Oh, this is interesting. The next, you gave it a 10. We gave it a 10. Okay. The next thing is very interesting. It's an eggnog flavored toffee. I didn't even know they had, I know people know what eggnog is, but I didn't realize that it was a thing in the Netherlands, eggnog. Did you? Mm-mm. I'm going to have to ask Kais about that. These toffees are inspired by the flavors of Advocaat, a creamy Dutch alcoholic beverage that's similar to eggnog. Advocaat is made with egg, sugar, and some form of alcohol, usually brandy or whiskey. Okay, that's pretty similar. The drink is thick and rich and can be either enjoyed in a glass or topped with whipped cream and served with a spoon. That pretty much sounds like eggnog. The name and recipe can likely be traced back to Dutch colonialism in northern Brazil and Suriname, where Dutch settlers encountered a creamy beverage called abacate, Abacate, which is made with avocados. Oh, how interesting! It's thought that that since avocados weren't available back in the Netherlands, the Dutch used eggs in their version of the drink to achieve a similar creamy consistency. So that's where the eggnog comes in. These toffees don't contain any alcohol, so they're perfect. They're a perfect way for people of all ages to enjoy the creamy eggnog-like flavor of avocado. It's not. Oh, isn't it strange how something so different like an egg can replace an avocado? Actually, not. I've seen that happen in like cakes and baked goods and things where they'll replace eggs with avocado. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Did you know that you can also use avocados as a substitute for eggs and bacon? I got ahead of myself. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh.
It really tastes like
Eggnog?
eggnog.
Really? Okay, I love eggnog. So if I can get this open. Let's see. It doesn't look like toffee though. Mmm. More like taffy.
Taffy.
Don't you think? Oh, it says toffee. Mmm. Wow. Me too, Ben. But I do like eggnog. Wow.
Chris is in the chat.
Oh, hi, Chris. Welcome in. Good to see you. Mmm. And it's very good. And it's a pleasant chew.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Like taffy.
It's more like taffy than toffee.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's something lost in the translation there, but that's fine. I give it a 10 out of 10. How about you?
A 9.
Why?
Not my favorite flavor.
You're not an eggnog fan?
I like eggnog, but the candy's kind of different. My first 9.
You're throwing off the algorithm of the thing now. All right. Yeah, we're on these. Milk chocolate covered cookies with roasted peanuts. The American English word cookies is derived from the Dutch koekje, Koekje, meaning little cake. The word can likely be traced back to the Middle Ages, when cooks would place a small amount of cake batter into a wood-fired oven to test how hot it was. Cookies themselves were brought to America by Dutch immigrants, where the word koekje, I can't say it, Koekje, soon became cookie. I can say cookie. Replacing older American terms such as jumble, which was a cookie-like snack made with nuts and sugar, and plunket. That was another word for a cookie, I guess. These crunchy cookies are extra special, featuring roasted peanuts and a layer of chocolate. Peanuts are extremely popular in the Netherlands. In fact, it's one of the top peanut importers worldwide. A related fun fact, the Dutch word for peanut butter, oh no, don't do this to me, is pindakaas, or peanut cheese, because during the time that peanut butter arrived in the Netherlands, the word butter had been copyrighted by the dairy industry. Freaking a plate. Are we missing one?
4, 3, and 2.
Oh, is this a math lesson? That's funny. I wonder if that's how they're supposed to come. Okay, so here's the cookie, and you can see that was the front, this the back. So the chocolate and peanuts are on the top. Looks like a nicely baked cookie. Break it in half. There's no chocolate on the inside or anything. It's just on the top.
I did it. I got it back in the package.
Yay, Richie.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Mmm. I like it.
That's a good cookie.
Mm-hmm. Very good. The peanuts are really working well with the cookie and the chocolate. All the ingredients hold their own and work together. So it's like, I can taste each individual thing, but they're also cohesive, which I love.
Not the peanut cheese.
It's not peanut cheese.
What Matt said.
Hi, Tim. Welcome in. I know. Yeah, no, we don't want peanut cheese. But that was only because butter had been trademarked by the dairy industry and they couldn't use it. So they had to call it peanut cheese instead of peanut butter. Go figure. I have no complaints. That's an excellent cookie. I give it a 10.
Me too.
Oh, you're back in the 10s again. Yay. Alrighty. Next, we have another cookie. We have zesty lemon cookies with white chocolate. That looks almost like the one we tried in the Colombia box, but it's not a sandwich cookie. These cookies are made in the style of an American chocolate chip cookie, but feature white chocolate instead, as well as a zesty lemon flavor. In the 1800s, the Netherlands was a major producer of chocolate and cocoa powder. White chocolate was actually invented as a way to use up all the cocoa butter that was left over from the process that produced cocoa powder.
Not cocoa cheese?
No. It's not only tasty, it helps reduce food waste. Fraud waste. It helps reduce food waste. Oh my gosh. Lemons are also an important part of Dutch culture. Aside from their use in cuisine, lemons are featured extensively in Dutch artwork. In the 17th century alone, over 250,000 still lifes were painted in the Netherlands. And guess what? Over half of those pieces depicted lemons. It makes us want to crack open our watercolors and try our hand at a lemon still life while munching on these cookies.
I don't see the chips in them.
Yes, I do. See, look. You just gotta look for them. They kind of blend in with the. That's really good. Nice and light.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I love lemon. Did you finally get the white chocolate? You just couldn't see them, but they were there. And they were not stingy with them either. And what a lovely combination, lemon and white chocolate. Oh, Mary. That would be wonderful. We'd love to see you in December, Mary. We've missed you. I hope you're doing well. This is an excellent cookie. I mean, it's light, it's bright, it's fresh, and I would love that for dessert. I have no complaints on that. 10.
10.
Mm-hmm. We should have 2 more things.
Let me see one.
Okay.
Well, there it
is. All right. Next up, we're moving away from the sweet for a little bit, which is a good thing. We've got another chip. This is barbecue flavored skin-on chips. These sweet and savory barbecue flavored chips are made by the company I can't pronounce, a small company based in the Dutch province of South Holland. The company was founded in 2003 by 3 farmers and now serves over 1,000 grocery stores and supermarkets across the Netherlands. Sustainability is a major focus for the company, and they grow their own potatoes and produce the chips at an on-site farm. Their chips are even made from unpeeled potatoes, which helps reduce food waste. In 2023, the company added a clever innovation to their packaging, a small tear-away triangle at the bottom of the bag. Well, we screwed that up, didn't we? When the chips are almost gone, the corner can be torn off, allowing the last handful of crumbs to be funneled directly into your mouth. The update is so recent that it has not made its way to all chips quite yet, but fingers crossed. It looks like a barbecue chip. Mmm, I like it.
Hi, Neil.
Neil, hello.
What do you do?
I love it. Neil, are you playing tonight or are you at watching Muppets for the last time? These are good. They're addictive. What do you think?
They're not sweet like our.
That's what I would expect a barbecue
Yeah.
chip to taste like, to be honest with you.
Tastes like barbecue.
It doesn't have
The
that
grill.
like that sweetness, but like our barbecue sauce had. It's like the rub that you would put on the meat. I like it. It's an excellent potato chip. I give it a 10 out of 10. Hey, Paul, welcome in. Good to see you. That was good. All right, the last thing, I think we've had this before, if I'm not mistaken. This is the last item in this box. We have forest fruit flavored gummies. Concorp is a confectionery company that began making peppermint candies in the early 1900s. Over the next 100 years, the company steadily grew, acquiring a number of popular brands along the way, including Van Sluten, remember? Today, Candy Corps Confectionery Corporation offers nearly every type of candy you can imagine: gummies, sour candies, licorice, and even cough drops. These Van Sluten gummy candies are shaped to resemble tiny cars, pink Cadillacs in particular. We had these, I think, before. Now, pink Cadillacs have a long history of being well loved by everyone. A Clint Eastwood movie and Bruce Springsteen song both called Pink Cadillac. But perhaps the most famous pink Cadillac ever was the one owned and driven by the famous singer Elvis Presley. You'll find an assortment of fruity flavors inside the bag. Those sweet and sour, fizzy, and sugar-coated varieties are also available. These gummies are an ideal treat for those that love cars and like their snacks to be a little fast. And it says, and I'm going to say it for you, vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Did we not have these before?
They're very chewy.
Very chewy. Oh, that's cool. Miles Davis has a pink Cadillac. Neil said that.
You would know.
Hi, Kay Wilby. Welcome in. Always nice to see you. I like it. It's a little chewy, but I got through it.
Yeah.
Not as chewy as some other things we've had. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.
Oh no.
Can I wreck the algorithm?
That's your first 9.
Wow. I wish Hayes was still here because look at this. The Netherlands box. This was, I think, our highest rated box. All right. That was the last item in this box, but we're going to have go through the rest of the booklet here. There's a section that says Silicon Valley of the flower industry. The Netherlands produces 1.7 billion cut flowers per year, which represents roughly 60% of global trade. It started with a single tulip bulb from Turkey, brought home by Dutch merchants in the 17th century, called tulipan, or a turban in English, tulband in Dutch. It may have been named after the shape of the turbans worn by Turkish men. The Pope himself expresses his gratitude to the Netherlands for decorating St. Peter's Square with flowers every year. And then it gives you the life cycle of a tulip. And it says the most well-known flower bulb sanctuaries in the Netherlands can be found in the region south of Amsterdam, in the uppermost part of the province known as North Holland. So there we have it. I love tulips. And then it has a section all about the national love for licorice. And as we were talking, Richard, Jan, Regina, they all love black licorice. So there's a whole story here on black licorice. And Dutch or not Dutch. So they have a game here where you have to guess. They have like Dutch cocoa, Dutch oven, go Dutch, Dutch baby, or double Dutch. Are these really Dutch things or are they not? So there's a game you can play. Then we have a recipe for steam pot, which is a mash pot, which has potatoes, bay leaves, milk, butter, nutmeg, kale, yum, Nick's favorite, shallots, and rookworst sausages, or other European-style smoked sausage. And there you have it, right there. Hey, Carlos, welcome in. I hope you guys are staying cool up there. I don't think I could do that. And then they have another recipe for almond rolls, which look quite yummy and tasty. Let's see. It says these almond rolls date back to the 1700s and are a bit like baked marzipan cookies. So they're like a cookie. So that looks great. Yeah, I'm not a licorice fan. I like this. I was really surprised, Carlos, that I like this licorice because I am not. And Richard can tell you, I usually steer clear of it, but I really enjoyed it. All right. And then that, my friends, is the end of our journey to the Netherlands. Now, I'm going to give this box a 10 out of 10 because it was just delightful, interesting, informative. I learned a lot of things. I found it a lot of fun. I'm giving this box a 10 out of 10. What's your rating?
10. What was your favorite?
This is going to be where it gets really, really dicey. There were so many, you can see, so many 10 out of 10s on here. Picking a favorite.
Mine was the lemon cookie.
Yeah, I'm going to say, well, it's between, I would say between the lemon cookie and the peanut chocolate. The two cookies were excellent, and I really enjoyed the barbecue chips. But then the stroopwafel was good too.
And the licorice.
And then that first thing with the layers of the Gouda and the flaky pastry. And for me to like licorice, it really had to be good. So I really cannot pick a favorite, and there are no losers in this box. No losers at all. So I can't pick a least favorite. I honestly cannot. If there was one I'd have to say I could live without, it would be the last item, the fruity pink Cadillac things. How about you? The eggnog toffee?
Yeah.
Because those were your 2 9s.
Yeah, both.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything else I would be pleased as punch to have again. So yeah, I'm very thrilled with this box. So yay, this is, I think, our highest rated box was the Netherlands.
Hey, Max.
Max, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you and your family are doing well. All right, guys.
We're done?
Nope. We have one last box. One last box, you guys. And this one's going to be super interesting. So if you stuck around until the last box or you're just getting here, looking at you, Max, this one is going to be really fun because we are going to Pakistan. Okay, so I have no idea what to expect in here. I just opened them up to see where we're going, and then the rest of it, I have no idea. So, of course, it says, welcome to Pakistan, and it goes over all the landmarks and things. Here we go. And then we have our scorecard, of course, on the back. Very nice. And again, we have 12 items in this box. So, all right, here's our stickers, which has the Pakistan flag and the stamp and the flower of their country and all the other, like for the picky eater, this trivia winner. And they always have an airplane. And here's our booklet. Yay. I love the artwork. Isn't the artwork just lovely on these books? All right. So here we go. All right. So I'm going to skip past the first trip with us. We've done it 3 times now. So you know, pen, scorecard, music, QR code. We got it. Now we're going into what's cooking. And it says lunch. Oh, no. Stuff I can't pronounce. Oh. Matt said congratulations to Max. Did I miss something?
Yeah. Soccer
Oh, did you win? Oh, that's awesome, Max. Way to go. Congratulations. All right. So, lunch. Dal Shawal is the Urdu name for a dish of spiced lentil stew over basmati rice. It's a popular lunch as well as a national comfort food. More favorite foods from Pakistan. Breakfast, wake up to some halwa puri, a spicy, sweet, and salty dish of deep-fried flatbread, which is called the puri, chickpea curry, and semolina pudding, which is the halwa. Then it says for dinner, Nihari is a versatile meat stew that dates back to the 1700s, featuring slow-cooked beef, lamb, goat, or chicken, topped with garnishes like cilantro, ginger, lemon wedges, or chilies. And for dessert, they have kheer, which is a thick rice pudding. Now, some of this I didn't know. I knew what dal was lentils, and I knew what halwa was. And the kheer I knew it's a rice pudding. It's a thick rice pudding that's slow cooked in milk with sugar and cardamom, which is a nice, warm, earthy spice. It's topped with crushed nuts and a sparkly sprinkle of edible silver. There you go. And it says Flavor Watch. Kashmiri chai is a bright pink drink made of gunpowder green tea, milk, baking soda, and green cardamom. It does not contain actual gunpowder. Well, I would hope not. And how to say yum. Matsayadar, I probably said that wrong, means delicious in Urdu, the national language of Pakistan. Matse or matza means fun. And the popular saying here, you'll hear people say, probably not the way I'm going to say it, Takaliluf na karin, when gathering together and when food is offered. It's polite to turn down offers of food a few times. The phrase means to not be formal in turn. There you go. All right, so then we have our handy dandy trivia train. Neil. That's funny. Okay, so first up we have crispy and spicy lentil snack mix. And I think we might need the cup for that. So it says, savory snacks are an important part of Pakistani food culture. They're enjoyed in everyday life, especially at tea time and after meals, as well as during celebrations and special occasions. Dal maakh is a traditional Pakistani snack that's made from a mixture of fried lentils, and a rich blend of spices. Chili powder, cumin, and chaat masala are all common additions. The snack is thought to have originated in Western Uttar Pradesh in India over 200 years ago before it spread throughout the subcontinent. Now it has many regional variations, and it's not hard to see how Dal Moth is still, it sounds like a Star Wars character, doesn't it?
Darth Maul.
Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, the continent. Where was I? Oh, it's still so popular after all this time. With its crunchy texture and salty, tangy taste, it's hard to stop eating this salty snack once you've started. Ramat Shiran is a well-known Pakistani snack maker, and they deliver on the company's slogan, "Make life delicious." Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's why I had the cup. Mm, that's spicy. I like it. I love Indian and Pakistani Middle Eastern spices. Mmm. I don't think I could eat a whole thing of that though.
That was enough.
It was very spicy, very spicy. On the spiciness level, and I'm a mild to medium person, I would give that an 8 out of 10 for spiciness because it's pretty spicy.
It's getting spicier.
I'm glad I have my tea. But I like it. I mean, I like it. I'm going to give it a 9. Oh, the other reason, too, it's a little bit too spicy for me, but also the edibility, because you would not be able to just like, what do you do? Pour it in your mouth. If we didn't have spoons, how would you eat that? That's why I had little cups if we wanted to pour it, but I didn't know it was going to be that spicy. One bite wasn't. And that's the other reason. But if you like spicy, this is for you, and I think you'd love it.
It smelled really good.
It's
And
very
it
good.
tasted.
I love Indian spices and Pakistani spices and
I give it
all
an
that
8.
kind of stuff. It's so good. Yeah, very good. All right, and it's kind of healthy for you with the lentils and stuff. It's got that stuff all has fiber in it, which is good for you. All right, so next up we have Daydream coffee cookies with choco cream filling. Neil says he has the toms ready.
I'm gonna need them.
Neil. Here we go. Okay. The Biscotti brand was launched in 2002 by Ishmael Industries with the goal to create premium biscuits, or cookies as we call them in America, for an international palate. Its most famous first biscuit was Kokomo, which was advertised with very popular jingles that went, "Kokomo, muhe bedo, Kokomo, give it to me." This was a little cookie shaped like a button and filled with a choco cream inside. Coffee ones came later. Coffee is popular in Pakistan today, though that wasn't always the case. Tea has always been the dominant hot beverage, with many different iterations of it across the land. There's spiced tea, pink tea, karak tea, milk tea, and so many more. Crispy biscuits such as these are always paired with tea. Well, I have tea right there. That's great. And dunking them in tea is a popular way to enjoy them together, even for adults. Sometimes you can fill your entire teacup with biscuits and then have the soaked goodness with a spoon. They look very good.
It's also a Beach Boys song. Kokomo.
Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Now see what you did? Mm. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lovely cookie. I taste coffee. I taste chocolate. The cookie on its own, if it was just a cookie, I would say it's dry, but the filling ratio needs the filling, and the filling is really good. It's a great balance of cookie. I would eat that again. I could see why you dunk it with
Right.
dunk it. What am I doing? With dunk it in your tea. I think it's great. I give that a 10.
Me too.
Mhm.
I like coffee.
Mhm. All righty. Next up, I got chocolate on me. We have. Oh boy, this is scary. Hot and sour chili pepper gummies. You still got the Tums, Neil? We might need them.
Chili Manili.
You never know, Neil. We've got a lot more snacks. There might be dates and figs in here. You know, we don't know. Not sure. Okay, so the packaging for these chili mill gummies features happy, smiling chilies.
Chili Millie.
Chili vanilla. Um, yes, these candies are as spicy as they are sweet. They're made by Candyland, one of Pakistan's most creative and innovative candy companies, who figured out long ago that a land and its people who love spice and hot food must also want some similar flavors and the same bite in their candies. They were right. These chili mills are made what? Using real chili peppers and halal beef gelatin. Okay, that's
That's
interesting.
Chili Millie, not Chili Millie.
Oh, millies. Chili millies. Okay. Local children pop the whole gummy into their mouth and let the sweet and spicy flavors battle it out. If these gummies are a little too spicy for you, here's a pro tip. Follow each spicy bite of the gummy with a sweet bite to temper the heat. But we have faith in you. We think you can dance with the chilies just like the locals, the chili millies. And look, they're little chili peppers. How cute. Hi, B Disney. Welcome in. I'm waiting for the spice. I know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad. I'm getting it, but it's something I can't handle. Okay, I got it. I got the spice. But see, for me, that's not something I enjoy in a candy. I enjoy it in like a chip or a cracker or something, but maybe not in a sweet. I'm gonna give it. What are you giving it?
7.
Okay, that's what I was gonna do too.
Yeah.
I
Taste
want
the
it to be
spice,
fair.
Taste sour, taste sweet.
I mean, it's a good gummy. I just don't. For me personally, I do not like spice in my gummies. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind sour, but the spice and yeah, it's throwing me off, and I think it's just my palate. If you like spice, I think you'd enjoy that. Um, yeah. All right. Next up, we have sour filled watermelon flavored chews. I can't pronounce this word. It's the company Guarwala Food Industries brand. JoJo's most popular product comes in the form of tiny crunchy candies known as Busters, which are both sweet and tangy and come in a variety of flavors like grape, blueberry, strawberry, watermelon, and even cola. This innovative candy bar features a long strip of gummy candy covered in tiny watermelon flavored busters and has a delightful combination of chewy and crunchy texture. Oh, interesting. Watermelon flavored busters are particularly popular in Pakistan, where the melons have been grown since the 7th century. Wow. During watermelon season, the fruit is sold alongside roads on carts on snack tracks. I don't know what that is. Attractive snacks. And pretty much everywhere you look. Watermelon sellers have even mastered the art of spiking a watermelon to remove a thin, long slice so people can try the fruit before they buy it. Oh, how interesting. Try this unique candy for a burst of Pakistani watermelon flavor that'll transport you to the land itself. Yeah, no, I'm good with the Tums. I have a whole big thing of them in my medicine cabinet. But thanks for having us covered, Neil. We probably are going to need them after this one. Yes, papaya. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's very watermelony.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh, I like this.
A lot of flavor.
This is a great contrast to that chili flavored gummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I like this. It tastes so watermelony.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The flavor's phenomenal. I'm giving it a 10.
Me too.
Mm.
It's not a hard chew.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a nice soft bite. Not too bad. I am always prepared, Neil. I try to be. Not always, but most of the time. Yeah, that was a really, really unique. It was almost like a high chew, but different because they had those crunchy bits in it. It was good. I liked it. All right. Next up, we have lemon and raspberry sherbet flavored sour candy. These chewy candies are filled with a delightful surprise. Beneath the gummy exterior, you'll find a fizzing sherbet center. In America, we know sherbet as a creamy, fruity type of ice cream. But in other parts of the world, particularly in the UK, the word sherbet refers to a fizzing powdered form of candy or a fizzy drink. I didn't know that. The candies are made by Mayfair, Pakistan's first ever confectionery company. The brand was founded all the way back in 1969 and quickly became known for its bubblegum and chewy candies. Launched in 2022, these effervescent candies are one of the brand's latest offerings. Available in both lemon and raspberry flavors, these candies are equal parts sweet and tart, plus their sparkling centers make them more than delicious. They're downright fun to eat.
All right. I got the blue raspberry.
Neil has a question. A spoon?
What's that spoon thing called? What spoon?
I know. What spoon thing, Neil? This is what mine looks like. He said strange.
Oh, Spurtle.
Oh, the Spurtle. Yay for Spurtle. The Spurtle. Spurtle. Here. There you go. Spurtle. Rhymes with turtle and myrtle.
And girdle.
And girdle. I didn't get any fizz. Did you?
No.
But it's a very good candy. Neil. And Matt, you guys are really funny. You're cracking me up today. Okay.
It had good flavor, but it kind of fell apart in little pieces.
I got no fizz. I don't know why. As a candy, it was a good candy. I give it like an 8.
I was giving it a 7.
Okay, we're in the same ballpark. My watch is beeping.
Oh, we're in the dining room.
Yeah, well. I see what you did there. This sounds interesting. The next thing we have is a colorful sprinkles and vanilla cream filled. It just says, that's exactly what it says, just cream filled. It doesn't say what. I'm assuming it's a cupcake. Cake is not traditional in Pakistani cuisine. The dessert arrived with British colonialism and for many years was reserved for the wealthy and elite. Over time, cake and other Western style baked goods became more accessible, and today, cake is as beloved in Pakistan as anywhere else, particularly sponge cakes flavored with chocolate or vanilla. This vanilla cupcake features a soft, delicate crumb filled with a sweet, creamy vanilla center. It's the perfect treat to snack on alongside with a cup of hot tea, plus its convenient packaging means you don't need a special occasion to enjoy this personal sized cake. When Halal launched this birthday cupcake in 2012, it was considered to be Pakistan's first ever cream filled cupcake. Today, Halal claims to be the maker of Pakistani's number one cupcake. What do you think? Does this cream filled cupcake deserve the title? I don't see much cream. Okay,
There's
so
a dot right there.
not very cream filled. Just gonna say that.
It's moist, Matt.
Oh, but I'm getting the cream.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look like the cream was in there, but it is. I taste it. Dare I say that's pretty darn good. It's better than a Hostess.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say, yes, they deserve that title. And I'm going to give that cupcake a 9 out of 10, only because when you cut into it, you should be able to see the cream. But, I mean, it was definitely there. I tasted it when we took the bite of it. So, no. Neil. He said, Matt, behave or the Squirtle will get you.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 9.
Me
Just
too.
because I wish there was a little you could
more
see.
cream.
Well, the cream seemed to have sunk. It was all at the bottom, and it needed to be in the center. That was my only critique at, but it was delightful.
Only 70 calories.
And the whole thing. Wow, how do they do that? All right, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we make stuff like that here? 70 calories for a whole cupcake? Jeesh. All right, so now we have Mayfair Hearts Puff Pastry Sweet and Crunchy Cookies. Mayfair has been selling biscuits, or what we might call cookies, since 2005, and in 2020, it launched the Hearts Puff Pastry, a cookie composed of many layers of crispy dough, making for a super flaky and crummy bite. Crummy. These biscuits have a sweet, buttery flavor and a light, crunchy, yet airy bite. Puff pastry is a... Did it crumble? French pastry... Oh. Is a French... Puff pastry is a French invention, though it's commonly used in Pakistan to make savory-filled pastries. Chicken patties are a really popular version of such a savory pastry that's sold in every local bakery. In recent years, however, sweet flaky snacks like these heart puff pastries, they look like palmiers, have become more and more popular. Perhaps because cream puffs been beloved in... That doesn't sound right. That says perhaps because cream puffs been beloved?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound right. In the country since colonial rule. Try yours as a light afternoon snack along with a cup of sweet chai tea. Remember when we told you about dunking them? I keep saying drinking instead of dunking. Dunking them fully and eating with a spoon. Puff pastry snacks are particularly good at that too. All right. There we go. It looks like a palmier cookie.
It's good.
You've had those before, right?
It's not too sweet.
Mmm.
Of course, all the sweet stuff I just ate, it might be sweet. We just don't know it.
Well, there's sugar on top. Mm-hmm. I like it.
I'd give that a 9.
I agree. It could use just a touch more sugar. Just a touch.
Yeah.
Not much.
Well, this one's weird.
No pouring jelly. You didn't miss too terribly much. And welcome back. All right. we have, oh, here you go. The dates. This is for you, Neil. This is sweetened mixture with, this is what it says, sweetened mixture with fennel seeds, nuts, and dates. That's what it says. It says this Shahi Meva is a blend of fragrant ingredients, fennel seeds, coconuts, dates, almonds, and cocoa that's meant to be enjoyed at the end of a meal to freshen one's breath and help aid digestion. Fennel seed is one of the key ingredients. It's known for its perfumey, almost licorice-like flavor. Try it for yourself. Nibble on this mouth-freshening snack at the end of a rich meal. You may feel less full or end up with sweet-smelling breath. What do you think? Does it work? Pakistanis love to carry these in their pockets and bags for after every meal. If you go to a restaurant, you'll find them on every table as well, or near a door when leaving. So I guess it's their version of an Andy's dinner knit. A lot of families even create their own version at home. Try looking up how to make one and see how it turns out. You're not trying it?
Yeah, half the bag here.
It's pretty. I like it. Okay, I know what it tastes like to me. Have you ever had a Jordan almond?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like to me. Except it's all little pieces. I'm getting a little touch of licorice.
Me too.
Not offensive at all. I like it. I find it nice and lovely. It's a good palate cleanser, like they said. I have nothing bad to say about it. Did it just get dark? We got dark. Oh, now we got light. What happened? That was weird. Anyways, it was very unique. I like it. I'm giving that a 10.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind having some of that around. Maybe I should pick some up so we can have it after our meal.
Mm-hmm.
It aids in digestion, it said, because of the fennel seeds and stuff. It's all good for you, all those things in there. It was a little bit crunchy. You're absolutely right, Neil. All right. Now we have apple, blueberry, and strawberry flavored chewy candies. These Smackers drops feature a satisfying mix of textures, sorry. They're crunchy on the outside with an unexpectedly chewy center. They come in 3 delectable fruity flavors, apple, blueberry, and strawberry. The brand that makes these unexpected little candies is called JoJo, a Pakistani confectionery company that offers over 450 different products sold in over 45 countries. An interesting thing about marketing in Pakistan is that some brands take it as an opportunity to develop cartoons and comic characters for children. The most famous example of this is a superhero called Commander Safeguard, named after a popular hand soap called Safeguard. I remember Safeguard soap. Do you guys remember that? I do. JoJo is similar. The company's website is a colorful and rich world of aliens called Papas, who love candies and devote their life to making more delicious ones. They moved to Earth after they ate all the candies on the planet and ran out of sugar. Humans welcomed them, and Papas named their new candy factory in memory of their beloved planet, JoJo. Oh, no worries, Matt. Okay, so did you show them the colors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what one do you want? Oh, you took one?
No. Still got other stuff crunching.
I'm going to go with green.
It's apple.
Yeah, I'm going to go with apple.
I'll go with strawberry.
Mmm. Oh. Try a green one. It tastes like a real apple, like a fresh apple. Oh, wow.
Strawberry's really good too.
That's a 10 out of 10. It tastes just like the fruit it said. Wow. I'm really impressed. Yeah, those are highly recommended. 10 out of 10. Very fruity. The chew is pleasant. Excellent. Neil. Hey, John. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right. So here we go. Sorry, still chewing. We have Shahi Papati deep fried crackers. The green ones. Yep. Flatbreads have been a part of Pakistani culture for thousands of years and are commonly enjoyed alongside stews and curries. Puri is a type of flatbread that is deep fried rather than baked or grilled. It's served with a number of savory dishes and is most frequently enjoyed at breakfast time. These crispy snacks are also made from fried dough, though their texture is closer to that of a chip than a chewy bread. They're in the same family as papadums or papads, which are a mainstay in South Asian restaurants across America and served as appetizers with chutneys. This papdi is flavored with a rich blend of cumin and carom, a flavorful seed similar to cumin or caraway. Locals enjoy them as tea time snacks as street food or just out of school treats. Before food and even after, try dipping them in yogurt-based sauce made with mint, like a mint chutney or a spicy curry. Oh, they look really cute. Mmm. Mmm. Needs a little salt. But I like the flavor. I'm going to give it, because it really does need salt, I'm going to give it like an 8.
Look at all the ingredients.
Tell them all the ingredients, Richard. It's like a plethora. This is going to like blow your mind away.
Wheat flour, vegetable oil, carom seeds, cumin, and salt.
Why can't our foods here be that simple? That's always been my qualm. It's very good. It just needs, if they put a little bit more salt, it'd be great. It would really amp up those spices that are in there and bring it to another level of yumminess.
Give it 8.
Yeah. It's a lovely cracker, and I will say their suggestion to dip it in like a mint yogurt chutney or something would be delightful. It would be so good. So I like that recommendation over the curry. Richie's expression never changes. How am I supposed to know if he likes it or not? That's a very good question. I guess that's why I'm here. Because I have a little bit more emotion. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, and Matt says we need all the chemicals and preservatives to employ all those people. Yeah. Let's pickle ourselves with chemicals. Oh no. And a little hummus. Now you're talking, John. You know where it's at. All right.
Right there.
It's right over there. Yeah. You know what that would be good on too is like in tomato soup, like as croutons or salad. Ooh, that would be really good. Okay. So moving right along, we have black pepper potato sticks chips. Sticks chips?
Sticks chips.
I can't make this up. It's right there in the book. Okay. The word nimco comes from the Urdu word namkeen, which means salty. The word for salt is namak. Over time, nimco became shorthand for a crispy, savory snack that's been fried and seasoned with fragrant spices. Early versions of Nimco were made from fried lentils, though wheat, corn, beans, and potato versions have become popular over time. These chips are made from crispy fried potatoes and flavored with a hefty dose of black pepper. Oh, I bet Steve would like that. And other spices. Black pepper is one of the oldest spices that's harvested in Pakistan. It's been grown in the region for thousands of years, dating all the way back to the Indus Valley civilization. Some have even called it the king of spices. Local Pakistanis quite often keep Nimco in glass bowls in their kitchen and living room for everyone to snack on, especially during winter when such snacks are thought to warm you up. There you go. They're tiny, aren't they?
Mhm.
I thought they'd be a little bit more substantial. Kind of hard to. It's black pepper potato sticks.
Mhm.
I think Steve would like those a lot.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. They're not my favorite. I'll give them a 7. The potato itself is very good. I
Yeah.
think it's the amount of black pepper, but I mean, it is what it says, so maybe an 8, because it is what it said it is. It's just I don't need that much black pepper. Steve does apparently to survive, but but we don't. Balance. It's all balance. Oh my gosh. Neil says he wants to live forever.
The people around him don't.
All right. Next up, guys, we have the butter flavored cookies. In 1960, a man named Haji John Muhammad began making koya, a solid form of milk that's similar to cheese, and ghee, a type of clarified butter, from his small town of Shikarpur in the Sindh province of Pakistan. His company, now known as Ramat-e-Shiran, soon began selling savory snacks and later sweet treats like these buttery cookies, which are loaded with crunchy almond pieces. Many traditional Pakistani dishes feature almonds, which are called dry fruits, along with all other nuts. It's not uncommon for homes to have little dishes filled with nut mixes in family living rooms. In any given market, you can find nuts being sold in bulk, sometimes still in their shells as well. As of 2020, Pakistan ranks 17th among the top almond producing countries of the world, producing about 22,000 tons. Try pairing these with ice cream by crushing and sprinkling on top of a scoop. Should we break it in half? Thank you. Mmm. Oh, that's delightful.
It's like a sandy almost.
Hmm?
It's like a sandy. Come on.
Shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I like them. They're really good.
Yeah.
Buttery. I like the almonds. Hi, Jason and Gloria. I hope you're doing well. I think you're coming back because I think you were here way in the beginning too. So welcome back. Those are delightful. I give them a 10.
Me too.
And that was our last snack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
No.
End screen.
So we have it's a kebabs world and we're just living in it. You know kebabs, but did you know how long they've been around? Turks popularized the word in the West, but it likely first came from Persian kebab, making its way through the languages of South Asia before landing in English in the 17th century. Pakistani kebabs, next level. There are endless varieties, each with its own unique flavors and prep styles, grilled, pan-fried, stuffed in sandwiches, or served at fancy feasts. Fancy Feast, that's the cat food. Families stock their freezers with shami kebabs for quick tea time snacks, while street vendors sizzle up fresh ones of various types. From school lunchrooms to wedding banquets, kebabs are everywhere, and no celebration is complete without them. And then they have all the kebabs, and you can match them, kind of like a little game. And then they talk about how all the food trucks in Pakistan are ornately decorated and painted. There's a nice little story there. And then we have Ode to the Days of Basant, the Sky High Festival of Kites. So they talk about the Basant Kite Festival that they have there in Pakistan. And then we have a recipe for spicy scrambled eggs, kagena, I think it's called. And it uses eggs, vegetable oil, onion, garlic, turmeric, red pepper flakes, red chili powder, black pepper, chilies, and cilantro. There you have it. That sounds really yummy, actually. I see you can control the spice. So even though it has chili and stuff, you can like dial it back to your palate. And then we have a lovely recipe for mango lassi, which is a yogurt milkshake. I know Steve would love that because he loves mangoes. And that's the end of our booklet. So, given all of that, Matt, this box is really packed.
He's punny.
He's very punny. Okay, so this box overall, I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah.
There were hits and there were some that weren't so great. I mean, nothing up below a 7, I don't think, did it?
No.
No.
Is low.
So, I mean, an 8, I think, seems fair. If you had to pick a favorite, I like that digestive thing. I really did. It tasted like a Jordan almond. That was so good. Also, the cookies were good.
These things are really good.
Those were excellent. Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
These are the least favorite.
Well, no, and the coffee chocolate cookies
That was
were,
good too.
yeah, there were a lot of good ones. If I had to pick my least favorite, I'd say the chili spicy gummies.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else was not anything I wouldn't have again. They were very good. You know, that was our lowest one, was the chili thing. Everything else got high marks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 8.5. We'll push it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you know. And honestly, I there were more hits than misses in there. I mean, we only had the one miss, really. And then this one, you didn't like this. What was that?
Those fizzy.
Oh, yeah. Mine didn't crumble. Yours crumbled, which is
like,
weird. Mine didn't do that. But other than that, I think it was a successful box. And I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Really packed.
But guys, we are at the end of our Universal Yums unboxing. And I think I'm looking at the rest of the boxes we have behind us. This is the last like huge like thing we have. The only other ones we have are in 2s, so it won't be as long going forward. We're all finally caught up, which is like, yay. But I want to thank all of you for being here through this video. If you popped in and out, or if you're, you know, our team replay, yay, team replay, Ninja Watchers, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. This was so much fun. If you like the video and haven't already done so, if you could please give me a thumbs up on your way out. It really helps me know that you're enjoying the video. It helps YouTube know that you're enjoying the video, and they can push it out so others can join us and enjoy the frivolity and fun. You're so frivolous.
Yes.
Can't even. Anyhow, also make sure that your notification bells are clicked to all, so you know when we go live next, or if I put out a vlog or a Trader Joe's haul when my fundraiser is, all of that. And I'll be talking about my fundraiser in a second. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. All the links are in the video description. We have a very great Facebook group. Most of you are probably already joining me over there. That's always free to join. And I post the announcements of videos in there, as well as food I've made and recipes and all that kind of stuff. And I encourage all my members to do that as well. Share what you make in there. And we love stuff like that. So thank you. It's a happy, kind little place. There's no hate, negativity, or drama in there. So feel free to join us in our Facebook group. I'm also on Instagram and Blue Sky and all that other stuff. Also, the voting. Can you check on that real quick? We have the final round, and it's ending tomorrow because for the fundraisers theme. And I think we're down to the final two, and it is my favorites. And also the second choice is also a great one. It's Epcot, where I would make a dish for every country. And that could be a dessert, it could be a snack. It doesn't have to be like an elaborate thing. But vote your favorite so I can see what we're going to be making. I will post on Monday the winner. And then I'll start planning the fundraiser, which will be on Saturday, July 12th, sorry. Saturday, July 12th at 2 p.m. And right now, I pulled ahead. Donna's Favorites is winning 57% to Epcot. And so if you want Epcot, you got to go in and vote. And voting will end around, by the end of tomorrow. So you have till 11:59 p.m. tomorrow to vote. And I will take all that I have on Monday, and we will make a fun fundraiser where we will be cooking and having a lot of fun. And what's going on? Oh, okay. And so this is our truck. It lights up. No, it doesn't. Oh, does it? Did it light up? Okay. I don't know if you can see it lighting up, but it's lit up. All the little stars. And I put that out through Labor Day. And then I have, I believe, an autumn one too. So that's a nice little fun decoration. You do too, Neil? Neil has that. I like it. It's just so fun. But anyways, so again, fundraiser, July 12th, 2 p.m. Be there. Neil hopefully will be here as a guest, as always, helping entertain and everything. I've rounded the troops. Matt, anyone who wants to come and be here and help out, that'd be great. I'm starting cooking at 2. Guests can come whenever you want to. And it'll be a fun time. All proceeds go to benefit Give Kids the World, which you know is an 89-acre resort for critically ill children and their families to enjoy a week-long, all expenses paid vacation to Central Florida. They don't have to worry about their medical care or their transportation, anything like that while they're here. They can go anywhere they want to in Central Florida. They can just enjoy the village. The village has like a merry-go-round and rides that are accessible to everyone. They have a zero entry pool. So if children, have mobility issues, they can ride all the rides at Give Kids the World, which is amazing. They have a movie theater there. They have a model train there. They have mini golf. So the kids get to enjoy the village as well as any attractions they want to go to in Central Florida while they're here. So my goal this year, I don't think I'm going to make it to a wish. I used to be able to make it to two wishes, but the wishes have gone up. Wishes are over $7,000 now, and that's really hard when you have a small viewership like me to raise. So I set the goal at $5,000, which I still think is kind of lofty, but I think we can do it. And we're going to try really, really hard. And that's why the link is pinned to the top of the chat. If anyone wants to help us get a head start, we've got a decent head start. I think we've got like $60 or something like that so far. And any little bit that you guys can help or give or share it out, share the links out would be great. We are at $86. So yay. And thank you to everyone who contributed. That means the world to me, honestly. And we're going to do good things for these kids. So let's all band together July 12th. I know everyone has stuff going on, so just pop in for a minute, share the link. That's a big one for me. Share the fundraising link, to the donation page. It goes directly to Give Kids the World. Share the stream link, and we can have more people watch. That's a big one too. If you belong to any groups or anything where you think it can help promote it, that would be wonderful and much appreciated. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see which choice wins. So keep voting if you haven't voted yet. Keep voting for your favorites, and we'll see who wins. May the best choice win, right, Richard? You look so excited.
Yes. Can't wait.
Are you scared? I'm the one that should be scared. I'm the one that's going to do the cooking. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for spending your Saturday afternoon with me. You guys are amazing. Your support always just means the world to me. You guys know that. It's greatly appreciated because I know there are so many other people you could watch, so many other things you could be doing, and that you take some time out of your day to be here. It really, really touches my heart and makes me so happy. I love chatting with you guys and visiting with you. It makes my day. So thank you for all your help and support. It really, really does mean the world to me. And let's see, we're not going to be live for the next couple of weeks because next weekend, Father's Day. And then the weekend after that, Richard is actually going to be in Missouri because his son is getting married. Yay! Finally. So that's very exciting. So the next 2 weeks, I will be putting out vlogs instead. So we'll have premieres where we can chat still. So that'll be fun. So keep an eye on that. So we'll probably not be live for another like 3 weeks. So on the third week, we'll be live again. And I believe we're going to be doing our snack crate unboxings. We have 2 of those, and it'll be a lot of fun. So be sure to join us and make sure your notification bells are clicked to all. And I guess that's it for now. So we'll wrap it up, which is like finally because it's dinner time. All right, you guys. Well, thank you again for all your support and watching and chatting and all of that. Be kind to yourselves and each other, and know that I'm always thinking of you. And we will see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care. Love ya. Bye.